could amaze you. Cruz Show, Power 106,
Yes.
LA's morning hip-hop mix, the world-famous DJ E-Man. What's good? It's Fiesta Friday, too. Fiesta Friday.
Thank goodness.
Man. What are you guys doing this weekend? Jeff, what's good, man?
Hanging out with the kids, man. Games on games on games.
There
how
you
it
go.
goes.
Crystal, what are you doing?
Blink 182 concert tonight.
Go, damn.
What up, Travis Barker?
girl.
I'm so excited.
Todd, you got a race coming up, so I'm sure you're training and stuff.
Sunday is my race.
Sunday is the race.
Wow.
Headed to Squaw Valley.
You've been training for how long?
Doing months.
Months, right? There
No
he is.
alcohol.
Good luck, bro. I know, right? I know you're no longer fun to hang out with.
Yeah,
bro.
I know.
He's just excited to drink after this.
Hell yeah.
That's all he's been
I'm
saying.
getting alcohol poisoning after the race.
Goals.
Now, listen, man, if you don't know, hi, this is Jay Cruz, and I'm expecting, or my fiance and I are expecting our first child, and we're extremely excited.
Hey.
And we have Jusstine here from psychicgirl.com. She is a psychic. Good morning, Jusstine. How are you?
I'm good.
Now, we have some questions for you. I have questions for you about the crew here, but I also have a lot of questions about my future child as well.
Okay.
Now, Jusstine from Psychic Girl, you've been on television. We've seen you in magazines, everywhere, right?
Yeah.
So how does this work, Jusstine?
Well, I'm a clairvoyant.
Sure,
So
okay.
I'm able to look at energy and turn around and describe how it affects you in the physical.
Right. Okay,
So
cool.
you get to ask real specific questions about anything you want to know going on in your life, and I will tell you what I see.
Okay.
Wow.
Okay. Can I give you my first question?
Sure.
Okay. I am thinking about maybe the godparents of my future child.
Okay,
Ooh.
great.
Right, and it's
Good one.
between two people.
Great. This is good. So can you give me both their names or?
Yes.
Okay.
My older brother Gil
Okay.
and my best friend Justin Credible. Justin.
Okay.
So I'm not
Aw.
sure who to go with
I'll
because
tell you.
my brother.
Don't
has-
tell me behind
Oh,
the
I'm so
story,
sorry.
because
Okay,
then you're
cool.
giving me info.
Right.
Then
That's
it's not
right.
Gonna, right.
I like that. Okay.
So there's a lot more information around your best friend and around Justin, or a lot more energy around him. First of all, it's not about who wants it more or not. Like when I look at this, it just seems like Justin really is more grounded and more prepared. Really has a spiritual connection with the spirit that's going to take the body. And
Okay.
it's not that your brother won't be able to, be in the child's life and be a good influence. But
He would be.
I get your best friend.
I'm thinking that as well. I'm leaning more towards Justin.
Is Justin more prepared than your brother?
Well, he could be. My brother Gil's all over the place, but that's why I love him. But that's why I love him.
That's
He's
why
a-
your brother is.
Yeah.
The kids might love for that.
He's sick and twisted and he's a maniac, and I love him for it. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? Yeah. No, he's just a little different, but I love that.
Yeah.
You know, and he's always held me down. But Justin is like a brother to me as well. You
Right.
know what I'm saying? And I know he would appreciate being the godfather of my child. It would make him happy.
Yeah, it would.
You know what I'm saying? Will my fiance ever love me again? Justine from psychicgirl.com. Well, here's the thing. Well, I'll give you a little backstory. You know,
Okay.
she's pregnant, moody, obviously. So, you
Right.
know, and I just feel like I'm the enemy at home.
Well, okay, so look, I'm not a big fan of yes or no questions, even
Right.
though I'll answer that
know,
for
right?
you. I just think
Please say yes.
there's so much more that you can have information-wise rather than just yes or no, and you should know that destiny is never set in stone. So, will you just say her first name for me here so I can tune into her a little bit
Diana.
more? Okay, great. So, first of all, you guys have known each other for a very long time.
Yes, we have.
So I don't know if you believe in past lives, but I'm talking about even more than this lifetime. There really is such a deep connection between the two of you. And whatever, with everything going on right now, there is just, how much this person loves you and what your
I do.
connection is.
Yes,
And
I
there's
do.
an incredible affinity between the two of you. And she has an incredible mothering energy. So
Yes.
this is somebody who isn't not prepared to have a child. Like, she really is
She's totally
going
ready.
to be a great mom. She is really looking forward to this. I get this is not going to be your only child. So I hope you want more than one.
Oh,
Feeling that?
damn.
Are you feeling that? More than one?
Is there a number?
job.
Is there a
That's
number?
Is there a
Well, look,
number?
So when it comes
17.
to having kids,
Shut up, bro.
okay?
17.
So you should know that kids are free will, right? So it's up to you, the person you're going to have them with, and also the spirit that's going to take the body.
Right.
But the two of you, you've done this before. You've been married before, and you've had a family before in past lives. And
Wow.
as I look at
you.
this,
Baller.
there are spirits here connected to you guys, but it doesn't look like immediately. It just looks like down the road there's an opportunity to have 3 kids here. But it's up to you what
3.
you want to do.
Do you feel like we're ever going to get married?
Well, you kind of already are energetically.
Mm-hmm.
I do see that. I don't see this. It's not something like you're rushing to do right after you have your child. Like, it just looks like you're going to do it eventually at a time that works for you guys. And so I do. It does seem to me like you are.
Psychic Justine is here, psychicgirl.com. Check her out. Will the baby have my nose?
I get no.
Please say no. Really? You get no? Thank God.
I get no immediately, just like that. You already know.
You feel no?
I mean, I get. Is there a certain amount of time before the
I don't
information
know.
comes
I've never
through?
done this
Like,
before.
Because you're blown away.
Yeah, I'm like, how did you know that already? We barely asked you. Like, you didn't. I
Right.
don't
Well,
know.
listen, Crystal's very curious. Todd is a skeptic, you know what I'm saying? And that's understandable.
Well,
I'm sure
you
you've had
should
to deal with
be
them.
skeptical. Like
Right.
who? Like how? You wouldn't be very smart if you just took anyone's advice. You don't have
Yeah.
an idea who I am and where this information is coming
Sure,
from. So
sure.
being skeptical is a good thing.
We appreciate that. Crystal, how do you feel so far?
I like it.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
interested. I'm interested.
I'm really excited the baby's not going to have my nose. That's
There
awesome.
you go.
Now I just
So
want to see the
cool.
baby.
Yeah, right? I know,
Yeah.
I know. Okay, well, we have a lot more questions, Justine.
Great.
So can you hang out for a little bit?
I'd love to.
Psychic Justine is here. PsychicGirl.com. More questions about the crew next, right?
Oh,
Justine
okay.
Sports Shoot? I got a question.
Really?
I got a question about Jeff as well next.
All right.
Okay, Cruz Show. Power 106, LA's
Come
Modern
in.
Hip Hop Mix, the world famous DJ E-Man. Fiesta Friday. Justine from PsychicGirl.com is here. Hold up. You know, I got my fiance pregnant, right?
Attaboy.
Like Tracy Morgan, man. She's going to get pregnant.
Don't get pregnant.
Shout out to Tracy Morgan for checking in on the Cruz Show. You went last night to
Dude,
the show?
went
Todd?
last night. It was amazing to see him do what he loves. You can see how much passion he has for doing it.
Picking up the pieces.
Dude, killed
Yeah,
it.
that's
Trey
fun.
Moore, Cruz Show, Power 106, LA's Morning Hip Hop Mix. DJ E-Man, Psychic Justine is here from PsychicGirl.com. I have so many questions, and I know this is very early for you, Justine, so thank you very much.
You made it.
Yeah, hold on, here you go. You're back
There you
on.
go.
There you
Okay,
go.
great.
There she is now.
I need a voice.
Yeah, so we are finding out some stuff about my future child and my fiance. What about the name of the baby?
What do you think? This is now. There's a story that happened
Okay.
in Time magazine about how.
Wait, was I in it?
You weren't in it, but
Oh.
I helped.
I was gonna say.
the report. I helped the person who wrote the story pick the name of their child. It's
Okay.
really cool. So you can find that on my site. But what are you deciding between?
As far as names?
Yeah.
There's a few names. We have names
So
picked
throw
out for
'em
a
out.
girl and a name for a boy. I don't know if I can throw them out yet.
Oh, okay. 'Cause,
Yeah.
I mean, if you did, I could tell you because I help connect. I mean, look, the spirit has a say in it as well, right? Because where do you think this is
This is
the
insane.
inspiration from the names come from? But if you want, we can do it off. I was going to say off camera because that's what I'm used to, but off air.
Well, we are on camera, by the way.
Off
You'll be able to
camera.
watch this on Power106.com soon.
So, if you want to do that in private, I can help you.
Yeah, I mean, I wish I could, but out of respect for
No.
my fiance.
Oh my God.
You know?
Yeah.
What about the day the baby will be born?
Okay.
Its birthday.
I get early, so it's probably going to come a little early. I get close to the due date, but early. A little early.
What about the sex of the baby?
Well, okay, so now here's the deal. I can tune in and look at that.
Sure.
But you have to know. So I'm looking at this energetically, and I do have a pretty good track record with this.
Okay.
However, sometimes what happens is the spirit of that child comes through in the way that you would know them most recently because they so want to connect and love you and that kind of thing.
Right,
so
right. There is a certain energy, Justine, that I put out for a very long time
of what you
on the
want.
sex of the baby, yes.
Wow. Okay, so do you know?
You have an idea.
I have an idea.
You haven't. Okay, so
Yeah.
you haven't had the test yet.
What test?
I mean, you haven't had a test to find out if it's a boy or a girl.
He doesn't
Yeah.
know yet.
Okay. he
Well, yeah, we have,
he-
but there
he's
was some.
not-
There, yeah, it wasn't clear.
It
It
was on
wasn't-
his side, crossing
Yeah,
legs.
okay,
the baby
so-
was on its side and
Well, can
its
I
legs
tell
were
you? I'll
crossed.
tell you what happened. So ever since you guys asked me to do the show, and I never look at stuff before I'm not. I never look before I'm looking or when I'm not working. But well, you guys told me a little bit about what this is about, and I
Sure.
kept getting this female energy. So I get a female energy around it up into this point, and as I was like coming into the show, going
Yeah.
like, to me it seems female, right?
Mm-hmm.
But I can see that, like, as I'm in here and I'm across from you and
Yeah.
looking at your energy, like, I could see that where now there's like male energy, right? So I'm like, okay, what
Really?
one is it? So like the male energy is coming in even stronger here. So
There's a lot of dudes in here.
Really?
yeah,
It is a sword fight in here, Justine,
So,
to be
well,
said.
but now here's what's really interesting is that sometimes what happens, you know, everyone has their idea of how psychic ability works and how the
Right.
world works. Like you can imagine, I've seen the craziest things. It's where there can be two spirits that wanted the body and they're like fighting for which is going to get it, because a spirit can actually, from what I've seen in the 27 years of doing this, can enter the body from as right when conception happens or even like right after it's going to be born. So how wild that, like you're saying, that you couldn't tell in that picture and I was getting female and I walk in here and I'm like, wow, maybe it's male, you know? So
we'll see.
sorry that that's confusing.
No. I totally get it. I understand.
But the male energy is rising up.
You think so,
here.
huh? Okay, let's move on to Crystal B. Crystal B, will she
boy.
do you feel like a marriage energy around Crystal B?
Aw.
Marriage energy.
Well, is there a specific person that you're asking about? Let's get you to that.
Well, Cruz is asking.
I'm asking.
So
Yeah. I don't
I'm
know.
gonna let him.
But see, that's a topic. So what do you want to get more specific in the question that you would like to ask
Okay.
about her?
Will Todd and Crystal ever hook up?
I get a no on that.
Oh no!
My girl.
Now Todd really doesn't.
I
believe
really
it.
don't believe
Now
you.
I love you.
I don't believe you at all.
Wait, you're feeling a no there?
That's what
Because
I said.
they flirt with each other, and I
Well,
don't
we
know.
fight all the time.
They fight like
flirt
a
more than we
married
fight.
couple.
Yeah, well,
or a brother and sister.
but look,
Right,
don't
right.
you think? Look, it's your connections with people that brings you together, and usually people that you end up working with, or
Yeah.
that are good friends in your life, you've known before, you have karmic situations with. So, I mean, honestly, when I look at this, although they have a connection, I don't really see it turning into a romantic relationship that would go somewhere.
I think Crystal would
There
agree.
she is.
Yep.
There
They're
she
both drunk.
is.
What about the producer of the Cruz show, Jeff G, the sports dude? Will he have another child?
Okay. I don't see energy around that right now. It doesn't mean it's impossible. It's just there's not energy around that happening right now.
In the near future.
Is there any energy on whether it could be a boy or girl for Jeff if that ever happens?
Well, I mean, it's
not really
leaning
there,
toward
right?
No. So then how is, you know?
Yeah.
It doesn't mean it can't happen. It just is not happening right now, right? And so then it's not even there to look at. So, but look, I want for you guys what you want for yourself. I'm happy to be wrong in order for you to get what you want. I can only tell you what I'm seeing.
Right. There it is, man.
Well, I want to say thank you because I enjoy sleeping. So thank you very much. I'm glad
Hey, I
my
got
kids are
What's
grown.
up? What's up, Jeff?
Will
I mean,
E-Man-
Todd.
Hey. Will E-Man get ever taller?
Why don't you ask a real question?
Yeah,
Oh,
bro.
that was a real
I know,
question.
you're like,
I was looking out for
What
E-Man.
do
What
you
the
man
hell?
can't even
you
talk.
need to ask a question about
Ask another question, Todd. Yeah.
I don't
You're
have
the
any
skeptic.
questions.
Ask her something.
Yeah.
I don't want to know anything. I don't. Does
Todd,
that-
great.
Todd,
Well, we're not.
Todd has a
Adam-
race this weekend. How is he gonna do?
Well, but are you? Look, I'm not into putting information or giving unsolicited advice to people that don't want it. That's not kosher. Do you want to know how you're going to do in the race?
No, I really don't care.
So there we go.
He's only trained for months. He doesn't really care.
Right. He's,
I
you know,
control my own destiny.
There
I
he
believe in
is.
that.
Exactly.
Right, and that's going very well for him at this point. PsychicGirl.com. Justine, thank you very much for being here this
Sure.
morning. We
Thanks for
appreciate
having
that.
me.
Thank you very much. Hope you had a
Fun
lot of fun
stuff.
this morning.
Absolutely.
Cool.
Fun.
And I know this is very early, so please go back to bed and rest. Okay,
Well, never
Justine, PsychicGirl.com. Cruz Show, Power 106.